Hello, everyone, and welcome to our debriefing on Project Buoy. Like a buoy, our organization aims to guide students in navigating the rough tides that mental health challenges can first seem like, while ensuring that they feel anchored and grounded in a supportive, inclusive, and empowering community. At Project Buoy, we envision a generation of students willing and able to discuss and take action regarding mental health with their peers, family, and the broader community. Our employees work hard to inform students in select private schools within Clark County, Nevada, about mental health, stress management, and finding a support network through health specialists and peer education to ensure that they are prepared to cope with future mental health concerns of both themselves and others. We hope to grow our services beyond Clark County, which brings me to our organization's values section. Our strategic plan shows that we value compassion, inclusivity, community engagement, and goodwill. I specifically want to highlight our last value, ambition. This is our pilot year, so our operations are limited to a few select private schools. However, we plan to expand these services throughout the entire state of Nevada once the successful implementation of Project Buoy can be measured. As you will see, growth is inherently built into several parts of the organization, including our strategies, communication channels with internal and external stakeholders, and budget.
Next, we are going to talk about Project Buoy's goals, objectives, and strategies. As you can see, we have set 3 main goals for Project Buoy. The goals directed to high school students include providing science-based education in a positive, inclusive, and empowering format, and fostering social cohesion within the student body and broader community. Our last goal will be to provide support to the high school teachers and staff in understanding their students' mental health struggles and relevant coping mechanisms. Based on our goals, our main objectives I'd like to highlight that we hope to hit by the end of the first year of Project Buoy are to increase awareness of mental health struggles in Clark County high school students by 70%, increase the ability to engage in stress management activities by 50%, increase Clark County high school students' support by 20%, maintain 3 community partnerships that have student bonding and volunteering opportunities, and increase staff competency levels to address mental health complications with their students by 40%. Depending on the objective, there are either 1 or 2 strategies we have developed for Project Buoy. The main takeaway I'd like to point out for this part of our strategic plan are the verbs we have associated with our strategies. We hope to deliver and create health education curriculum and educational programming, assess students' sense of community and support, and develop deliverables and build long-lasting relationships with local community centers in Clark County.
Here is our structure. Central leadership is given by our program coordinator who manages activities from 4 central teams. The first one is dedicated to developing education materials. Our field education coordinator works with their team to ensure we are delivering educational material efficiently. We want to live up to our values and so have a dedicated community engagement team which is led by our community liaison leader. This team ensures we build strong lasting partnerships with schools and local communities. We want to ensure our programs are effective and having true impact, which is why we have a program evaluation team. It is also worth highlighting that certain roles in our organization require fewer resources. Our education material development team and our program evaluation team only work part-time. We also have 2 special committees. One is dedicated for planning for future growth and is composed of the program coordinator, the HR coordinator, and the 4 team leads. And we also have a 3-person committee in charge of defining how we will communicate important messages throughout the organization.
Hi, my name is Catherine, and I'll be talking about the first half of our budget, which is the salaries. Salaries for our staff are what the majority of our budget will be targeted towards. All of our salaries are based on averages for these positions in Nevada, where Project Buoy is taking place. We have 3 full-time employees and our program coordinator, field education coordinator, and community liaison leader. These 3 positions are the most time-consuming roles and will require full-time dedication as they are in charge of overseeing different aspects of the program. The remainder of the roles are more specialized and will report to these 3 leaders. These roles will be part-time as they are not as time-consuming and many of these employees will only be needed for certain parts of the program. With fringe and merit, the total for our salaried positions comes to almost half of our allocated budget at $477,019.
We view our employees as our most valuable resource and will reflect this in the remainder of our budget. Volunteers play a vital role in making our program succeed. Our end-of-program volunteer appreciation lunch will help to express our gratitude. Training materials thoughtfully created by our staff will allow us to support our target population. Mileage reimbursement for our full-time staff will support our employees' travel. We encourage team building and collaboration at our monthly in-person meetings and on the virtual platforms we provide. By providing computers, printers, and office supplies for all employees, we make sure everyone has access to the resources they need. Finally, we want to invest in our employees' development with full-time employees receiving membership to APHA. Our annual conference allotment will be provided to 5 employees annually on a rotational basis. Our program is in the beginning stages with a smaller staff, which may be reflected as a weakness. We hope to see growth within our organization and certainly have room to do so in our budget. Our strengths can be reflected in the team environment that values compassion and inclusion both for those who we serve and among our staff. We are excited to see how we expand in the future.